Thank you for stopping by American Beer TV. I'd like to tell you a little bit about myself. My name is Kenny Yowell, and I am the owner of Cabo Taco Baja Grill restaurant in La Mirada, California. I grew up in the LA area and got really into craft beer around age 20, 21 in the early 90s. Craft beer was just kind of starting to change a little bit of, Widmer Brewing Company was like a big name, Sam Adams, Humboldt Brewing Company, Mendocino, Sierra Nevada, of course, Anchor Brewing Company. We've seen a lot of changes in those companies over the past 10 years or so. I really got into beer when I got a job at a bar called the 6740 in Uptown Whittier. They had a rotating selection of craft beers on draft, and I was able to take my pick of what I wanted, and got really in touch with the owners of the business and how the beer business worked, and got to talk to a lot of reps, and I ended up working for Bayhawk Ales in Costa Mesa and did my share of learning the ropes of the brewery. Became really active in home brewing. I brewed probably once a month for almost about 5 or 6 years straight. I started home brewing probably about 10 years ago. So I just have this great passion for beer, and with owning this restaurant now, I had a little bit of a lack of not being connected to the beer, but I really wanted to do more with the beer now that I had my own place, and I found myself talking to customers about beer and educating and stuff like that, and beers would come and go. We always have a rotating selection of craft beer on tap here, and one thing I found myself doing was kind of explaining about beers that we had the week before, the month before, or what's coming up next, or what are we going to do, and I figured I needed to document that somehow. So I figured the best way to document that would be to shoot some video and start a blog, and here we are now. So I would like to hope I meet your expectations and educate you, and try to find some interesting topics and some very interesting beers. There's so many beers out there, and I really wanted to focus on American beer, hence American Beer TV. I don't really want to, go too far often to, Belgium or England or Germany, any of that. I think the American craft beer scene is growing faster and is being fine-tuned, and there's just so much going on. The craft brewers out there have an amazing passion for the craft, and I have a passion for beer myself, so hopefully we can find a common way to bond by these videos. And if you have any comments, I'd love for you to email me at americanbeertv@yahoo.com. And we're always on YouTube and Facebook and all that good stuff. So I recommend to you, get out there and drink craft beer. I will too. Cheers.